Hello and welcome to day 5 of the Ultimate Flexibility Program. If you've made it this far, just want to say good job. You are on the way to becoming the most flexible version of yourself. Today's warm-up is down dog as usual, and then we're getting straight into it with a yogi squat. Now, I understand this pose can be hard for a lot of people. This is a good place to put a couple blocks below your butt so you can sit comfortably with your heels on the ground. The goal is to get here in a full deep squat and be able to sit comfortably for 3 minutes. In Asia, they on average sit this way for 30 minutes a day, which is kind of crazy. I actually lived in Thailand for a summer where I went to massage school and learned all this. So for the PNF today, you can use your arms as a way to engage. So we're going to push our elbows into our knees, and we're going to push our knees into our elbows. And we're breathing fully, inhaling and exhaling, using our lungs to their maximum capacity, taking advantage of the gift that God gave us of being able to breathe in and out all the way. And we're going to be here for 7 rounds of PNF. And I hope that this isn't hurting you too much. You're welcome to rock side to side. This is also a really good ankle stretch. So if you rock side to side, you'll kind of feel it. It's actually your soleus that you're stretching, which is the muscle below your calf. It's kind of the muscle in between your heel and your calf if you're going up the backside of your leg. All right, we're about to come out of this stretch now, and our next movement is going to be a wide-legged forward fold. So we're not going to the middle splits just yet. We're taking our legs pretty wide, and then we're going to try and take our head to the ground. So we're not in our widest position, but we're in a comfortable place where our head can come down maybe. We're trying to stretch. Here it's going to hit your hamstrings and your adductors. So a good thing I like to do is put my hands behind me and pull my chest back, trying to get my chest level with my butt if I was up against a wall. So just preparing for like a pancake. And then PNF on this side, we're going to be relaxing our inner hips and our hamstrings. And then on the engagement, we're engaging our inner hips and our hamstrings. Remember to breathe fully and really be proud of yourself for doing these stretches. I know stretching is something that is hard to get into, but the rewards are endless as far as becoming functional and athletic and just feeling better in day-to-day life. All right, as you come out of this stretch, our next stretch is going to be a seated wide-legged forward fold. So we're taking our legs wide. Something you can do here is bend your knees to grab your feet, or if you can keep your legs straight, that's awesome too. But we're trying to take our chest towards the mat with a flat back. So getting a really deep stretch in our hamstrings, a really deep stretch in our adductors. My allergies are pretty bad right now, so I apologize for that. And there's not a PNF timer on this stretch. For some reason, it's a little weird to engage your muscles. You're welcome to try to do the PNF method. It will help you get more flexible. But what I like to do is inhale and kind of come up, and then on my exhale, try to take my chest closer to the ground. This is just what I like to do in this stretch and what has worked for me.
Terrible design as far as like for an Airbnb. Just being right here up on the pole. Like we're just tempting people to hurt themselves.
All right, now that we're coming out of the stretch, our next one is going to be frog pose. I know this next pose can be pretty awkward and funny and even look kind of gay. So I apologize if you're in a gym or a public setting, but at the same time, you're just working on becoming the most flexible version of yourself. Who cares what people think? You're going to be able to literally lay your shin on their head with a head kick, so it doesn't even matter that much. So just stretch as hard as you can. Remembering to breathe here. You can take your chest to the mat. You can also straighten your arms and come up. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this pose. Just doing what feels good, making sure you're breathing in and out through your nose, all the way in, all the way out, taking advantage of your lungs.
Good. It worked.
And then for the PNF on this side, we're relaxing our adductors, our inner hips, and then we're engaging our inner hips for the engagement phase.
Bro, I'm not coming up with a fucking tattoo and want to get it right now.
Dude, Pura Vida.
No, I don't want that.
It's tiny. Put it on your wrist or something.
I'm not putting that anywhere. The only place I'll ever get a tattoo is on my upper left leg.
Alright, well get it high up on your upper left.
Something else I like to do in this pose is lift my feet off the ground. So what that looks like is engaging your glute and just lifting your feet off the ground. All right, and then we're slowly going to make our way out of the frog pose. Good job, good work. And then our last pose for the day is going to be the middle splits. You're welcome to go in and out of this for the 3 minutes. I know it's really hard to hold one of these for 3 minutes. Eventually, one day you will get there. I can't even get there yet. I'm still working on it. So there is a PNF timer for this stretch. You will be kind of doing the same thing as the frog pose, engaging your adductors, but this time you're going to be trying to push your feet into the ground and squeeze your feet together while letting your legs go a little bit deeper on the relaxment side. Making sure you're breathing, doing what feels good, coming in and out of the pose if you have to. And just remember that these stretches are the same as a workout split. So you will probably be sore from stretching really hard, but it's kind of like when you're sore from working out, you hit the muscle hard enough for it to grow. It's kind of the same with stretching. You're going to stretch the muscle hard enough for it to lengthen. And then once this pose is over, we're just going to go into one more down dog to roll everything out and get some blood flowing again. Just doing what feels good. Thank you for showing up today and giving yourself a good stretch. See you tomorrow.